So much, Kelly. New on AM Extra today marks the beginning of World Breastfeeding Week, a time to raise awareness and engage the global community on issues concerning breastfeeders.
One local woman already doing that by starting her own fashionable clothing line dedicated to nursing moms. Joining us on the couch this morning is Brittani Velasquez, founder and CEO of Portland-based ñuñuy Nursing Apparel. Did I say that right?
ñuñuy, really
ñuñuy.
great
Okay.
effort.
ñuñuy Nursing Apparel. Good morning. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure.
This is such a great topic to get into here. Of course, World Breastfeeding Week, a great time to kick it off. Let's talk about this year's theme. It's enabling breastfeeding, making a difference for working parents.
Yes.
This has become quite a passion project for you.
It has.
So tell us about your experience and kind of how this started your company.
Thank you. After having our first, I did re-enter the workforce back into my job in HR, and you discover all the hurdles you have to go through in order to continue breastfeeding.
Yeah.
Pumping and finding the room. So the job I had didn't have a dedicated lactation room, which is okay. But I do want to say that Oregon law states that when you return to work, your employer needs to provide a room that's private, not a bathroom. I've heard of women pumping in bathrooms. You should not be doing that. And you have to be provided that space until your baby's 18 months old or until you stop breastfeeding, whichever comes first. And after experiencing all these difficulties, and you have to think about your outfit every day. How do I get my breasts out to feed the baby? I decided to leave my job, stay at home with our first. I now have 3, and start this business.
Okay, yeah, and you've got some pieces right here.
Yes.
So I'll hand this to you. Explain to us a little bit about the clothing.
I'm wearing my dress. The tie, you can do it a few different ways, and it's meant to be discreet. So the nursing access is just right here to lift it up and have access there.
Yeah.
I really wanted to design pieces that didn't scream, this is a nursing outfit.
Right.
The tank is meant to be more of a base layer, so you can see the side when you open it there. And the blouse,
it has a little, like a
Yeah.
side opening, but at the same time, like really comfy fabric.
Thank you.
This is something
yeah.
something that you could put on, that you could wear out in public and feel comfortable and confident in, and not have to be messing with a strap, messing with a neckline.
Button.
Some of the ways that can just make people feel uncomfortable.
Absolutely, and sometimes when you're constantly fumbling, I feel like I might as well just have some neon sign flashing saying I'm getting ready to breastfeed.
Right.
As little for me, as little attention drawn to myself as possible. The blouse is one of my best sellers, though, and I get lots of feedback that they wear it long after they're done breastfeeding.
Yeah. So these are some great designs, just with comfort, with ease of access in mind. What does that do for someone who is breastfeeding to just kind of take some of that mental and physical stress and discomfort off of what can already be a really challenging thing to do?
Yeah, thank you for mentioning that. Some women, breastfeeding goes really smoothly, but for a lot of us, it is the hardest thing you'll ever do. So having clothing, it's really empowering, actually. When I found nursing clothing, it just changed my life. However, I am very, very into living a sustainable lifestyle. And throughout this journey, I sew at home, and that's basically where the passion came from. I don't sew these pieces myself. We manufacture in Peru, where my husband is from.
Okay.
And I just needed to find something on the market that resembled more durability, made in an ethical factory, and made with sustainable materials.
Yeah, it
That's
really
great.
shows all your values in your apparel, which is wonderful. How can someone get their hands on this if they're a new mom?
I have a website online. It's ñuñuy, ñuñuy apparel.com. And actually starting today, it's a one-time-a-year thing I do, buy one, get one 50% off for World Breastfeeding Week. So today through August 7th.
Oh, fantastic.
Fantastic.
A little extra BOGO there. And real quick, I wanted to ask you, ñuñuy, tell us about that name and where it comes from.
Thank you for asking.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a Quechua word, which was spoken by the ancient Incas, and actually it's still spoken today in a few countries in South America. But my beloved husband is from Peru, and that holds a very special place in my heart. And ñuñuy literally translates to breastfeed.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's incredible.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Brittani, thank you for being here. It's an important message, not just during World Breastfeeding Week, but all year round, that we should always be keeping mamas in mind, because
Yes.
you do it all. Super mom, seriously.
Yeah. One last thing I wanted to add, breastfeeding in public can be really intimidating, but
Yeah.
all 50 states you legally may breastfeed in public. Someone cannot ask you to leave or cover up. So just know your rights.
Yeah, good reminder.
Wonderful.
And,
Thank you.
and nice to have some clothing that can help you feel more comfortable in doing that as well. So we appreciate you being here.
Thank you for having
Thanks
me.
for introducing us to ñuñuy. And if you want to check out some of Brittani's products, you can learn more about her breastfeeding clothing line at ñuñuyapparel.com.
All right.